I wanted, since we're here, I think we have one more word cloud for you exercise, just so we can capture the mood of the room before everyone heads out to their four corners of the earth. People could list how they're feeling about today. I also, afterwards, I want to remind you, you'll all get emails asking you to evaluate the meeting, but we have 3 of our planning committee members from different community type settings that I would like to invite to the stage today. Rajiv Pramanik, Chief Informatics Officer at Contra Costa Health Services, a longtime member of the CTSI San Francisco Bay Collaborative Research Network Steering Committee, and a great partner, used to work in the SFDPH as well. Nana Shakhnazaryan, whose lived experience as a refugee has shaped her commitment to healthcare advocacy as a clinical research coordinator at UCSF and at Stanford. And Karina Banuelos, who has participated as a leader on several community advisory boards, including El Sueño Mexicano and Native American Health Center and others, before joining the CTSI Community Advisory Board, and also came all the way here from New York today to be with us, where she's starting a new program at NYU. So, do you guys have microphones? So you've been taking notes all day and have a few thoughts to share with us, and why don't we start with Rajiv?
Oh, thanks. We actually decided what order.
You decided?
But it was me.
Great.
Good guess.
Great.
Thank you very much. I mean, this is the first conference I've been to in a while as a technologist that we didn't emphasize AI, so I want to just mention that. It was nice because AI isn't going to solve all our problems. And even though AI funding is up, I don't think it's being funded for the community necessarily as the goal. But anyway, when Mike asked us to talk today, he wanted to kind of summarize what we heard. We heard a lot of much more enigmatic speakers and knowledgeable than people but like the debaters. They emphasized having 3 points, and so I'll use that. Funding, research, and decision making is what I heard today. Funding is being cut for research, but we're not just doing research for the purpose of research, and that's what we heard from our community members today. We're doing research so that communities can get better and improve. And that's going to be the theme, what I heard from the kind of the second part, which is research. I want to quote Vanessa Jacoby, says better, impactful, and more relevant to the community whom we serve. And Harold Collard has said relevance and social contract needs to be revisited. So, and then finally, decision-making was my third point. And I think what we heard, and what concludes my kind of thoughts for today, what I heard was from Roberto Hernandez. He said, people who are most affected should be the ones making decisions. Thanks, Mark.
Hi, everyone. Okay, my insights are pretty short, but I want to just mention that this has been an inspiring and impactful day for all of us. From the insightful panels, the energetic debates, and thoughtful questions shows how we truly are present for our communities. This meeting is not the beginning of the story, nor is it the end. It's right in the middle, providing us a reminder to keep communities at the forefront and lean into community-led research. Let's continue to engage in research that makes an impact in our communities. Let's keep showing up. I hope each of you leaves here today feeling more connected, more inspired, and seen. Thank you.
All right. I just want to thank my co-speakers today and everybody who had an opportunity to share with us your dreams, your visions, and kind of what are our marching points for us as we traverse through this very precarious and difficult and maybe dark times. But what really stood out to me listening to all of our sessions today is really just that question that Aaron Hagen brought to us, is that how do you need the system to change to better do your work? I think, yes, right now we're in disastrous times, and we definitely need to re-envision and reimagine what the future of research, and especially community-engaged research, is going to look like. And I would really like to hold a moment to really think about how community-based organizations and leaders are talking about research versus how researchers are talking about research. A few of the standout quotes for me have been, "We don't leave, we fight," for our community-based researchers. We don't speak for people, we echo their concerns. We've had to be resilient in order to survive. And barriers that we've instituted top-down, communities can't access bottom-up. When we think about researchers, or when researchers have shared their similar thoughts, it's outside of our wheelhouse. We need to change how things are done, but don't really have a mechanism for what that looks like. And so I really want us to think about how we're even framing the discussion about what changes are needing to be made, and really lean on the community expertise that has been in our communities for, since time immemorial. It's really essential for us to not only value what community-based researchers have, but that we already see the problems in our communities and we just need the help to solve them. I think research now really has the imperative to move towards actionable policy and actionable decision-making, rather than just a step up for accolades, for tenure, for recognition in spaces where communities aren't invited to or aren't brought into. This is really a time and really a moment for researchers to step up. And not just step up in how you engage community, not thinking about how this is going to benefit your career, but really how are we going to change the outcomes that we've known are impacting our communities time and time and time again, but we are not getting any relief from. This is your moment now. And in a time of disaster, like we've already hit the bottom and the bottom is only going to get deeper, now is the time to really step up. So I'm hoping that this is a call, not just a call to action, but really a point of accountability for everybody here, that the conversation does not end here, the dreams do not end here. We really need to take this to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you all. I want to especially thank the three of you as members of our planning committee, and thank all of our planning committee, as well as all the wonderful logistics team, especially Saji back there in the back. Stand up, please. And I want to thank all of the community that's here today. I don't know, did we actually show the word cloud? Just to look at it as a last sort of inspirational thing. I want, again, to remind you all that we do take your feedback seriously, and we really would love for you to answer the evaluation. If you want to do it right now, it's on the QR code there. And inspired, grateful, hopeful are the three most top words here. And I am so happy to hear that those are the words that are coming out, because this had the potential to be a very depressing meeting with all the to end on a feeling of gratitude, inspiration, and hope is a good one. And I know I personally do, and I think our other leaders at CTSI feel strongly committed to keeping that going as we move forward. So thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you at our next meeting.